evening and welcome to our 4th annual Key Celebration. It seems like only a short while ago that we were having open house in September, and we got to know many of you for the very first time. In actuality, the school year has flown by, and at this time I would like to reintroduce you to the children, the teachers who your children have had this year. Unfortunately, Mrs. Zoll is ill tonight and she cannot attend our celebration. But Mrs. Zoll is our history teacher, and she also is our team leader, and she is here in spirit. We do have, however, from the English department, Mrs. Elizabeth Blanford. And our science teacher, Mr. Richard Smith. Our educational assistant, who is way in the back guarding all of the goodies back there, Mrs. Laurie Guerrero. My name is Bill Appman. I am the algebra and 8th grade math teacher, and I also play first chair guitar in the orchestra. We also have in attendance tonight a few teachers who have played a very significant role in your children's education here at McKinley, and I would like to acknowledge them as well. On the video camera tonight, we have from the math department, Mr. Tom DeFazio. And also from the instrumental music department, we have Mr. Ed Bertlis. From the English department, and also doubling as mother tonight, we have Patty Hammis. And I was trying to watch when everybody was coming in, and I hope I didn't miss anyone, but do we have anyone else out there who's on the faculty?
Arnie.
Where is Mr. Total hiding? Would you stand up, please? Mr. Total, come in front. We all know how shy he is, that's why he sits in the back. We call our program KEY, which is an acronym for Knowledge and Expression of Yourself. But the key also represents a metaphor. The purpose of a key is twofold, and we hope that you children will take with you the two purposes of the key. You have many different experiences here at McKinley. Many of them good memories, maybe a few bad memories. We've had a lot of laughter, maybe not so much in math class this year with the dud jokes, but we've also had a lot of tears, and maybe those followed some of those math tests as well. But one of the functions of a key is to lock, and we would hope that all of those good memories are going to stay with you, and they are locked inside your memory forever. The key also has a second purpose. It unlocks. And we would hope that your experiences here at McKinley would unlock many, many doors for you in your future. We have some dignitaries in the crowd tonight who are going to come up to the podium and give a few remarks. And the first one will be done by Mr. John Pillay, our directing principal. Mr. Pillay.
I'd like to begin by extending a warm welcome to all of you here this evening, with a special welcome to our families and our friends and guests who have joined in this annual Key presentation. Keys is unique to Lighthouse, and Lighthouse is unique in itself, in that it maintains what I believe is the formula for successful education. We have eager students, we have supportive families, we have excellent teachers. All of these are the ingredients that I believe contribute to excellent education. Now, this isn't to suggest that these components don't exist other places than at Lighthouse, but certainly they do. but consistently they are part of the Lighthouse program. And by any measure, comparative or competitive, I think that you will agree that the kids who have gone through Lighthouse have experienced an advantage, a benefit that will carry them through the rest of their lives. As Mr. Edmund indicated, the Lighthouse experience is now winding down. We have 9 full days of school left, but of course, everyone's looking at the end. And with the special theme of the Keys program being friendships and reflections back, this is a time certainly for our kids as they're going on to high school. They're going to scatter to all the different high schools in our community. For them to have their friendships analyzed and realize that in fact they're going to be tested. And some of the friendships that they developed over the years in Lighthouse will remain strong, and other friendships unfortunately will fade. Some of the bonds that they have with their teachers will remain strong, and some of those bonds will fade. This is a natural cycle of acquaintances, and it's normal for this to happen, but we can't deny the fact that for our kids this is a period of anxiety and apprehension, and in many cases some sadness. But tonight we're celebrating Keys, and the Keys is unique in my experience in middle schools. And all of the middle schools anywhere, all schools anywhere, share the common mission of imparting knowledge. But here at the Lighthouse program, the focus goes beyond just imparting knowledge, and it focuses upon developing a sense of efficacy. And our lesson tonight in vocabulary is the word efficacy. It's kind of a neat word. It's one of those words that just kind of rolls off the tip of your tongue. It's one of those words that impresses friends and strangers alike. But what it means is to have the power and the confidence within yourself to affect change. It's I can do it kind of an attitude. And it joins with your skills and your abilities and your willingness to provide you with the power to solve problems and in fact to affect change. Now, how does one get efficacy? How do our students receive efficacy? It's a combination of gaining knowledge. It's a combination of that and the ability to use that knowledge. It's the ability to integrate and to apply knowledge. To take a little bit about what's been learned here and a little bit about what's been learned there. To select some of your math and some of the English and some of the social studies and blend this all together and address the problem with it. And combine that with a sense of confidence and with an industrious attitude and a commitment to make change, and you in fact have efficacy. So the words that our kids have heard all along in the Lighthouse program: problem solving, integrated learning, critical thinking, these are all familiar terms to all of us who have been involved with Lighthouse. Each of these concepts in fact contributes to our kids having a sense of efficacy. And tonight our key program is fitting because it's a demonstration of integrated learning. It's the ability of our students to select and apply their knowledge, their abilities, their interests, and their attitudes with confidence. It's a unique demonstration of creativity, ingenuity, resourcefulness, introspection. It's a unique demonstration of their efficacy. So I know as parents and as teachers, you're very proud of the lectures and the performances that you're going to see and hear this evening. I congratulate each of our kids for successfully completing the requirements of the Keys program and join in the pride. And I thank all of you for being here this evening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pillay. My wife would not forgive me here if I didn't make some other introductions. In the opening remarks here, I acknowledged some staff who were here, and I forgot a couple of the most important people in the building, so I would like to acknowledge them as well. Right up front here, one of our assistant principals, we have Ms. Billy Novik. Over on the side, we have someone who I call Honey a lot of the time. You know her as Ms. Rez Reynolds, and so I would like to have Angela Rez Reynolds stand up. We brought out the whole family here for this special occasion as well. We have a distinguished visitor with us tonight who I am going to call to the podium to give us some special remarks tonight. We are all very honored to have with us in the crowd tonight Mr. Owen Davies, the Mayor of Racine. Mr. Davies.
Thanks very much. It's always a pleasure for me to be asked to be a part of something that's involved with the school in the city of Racine. I feel kind of connected to McKinley School. I just, for a lot of reasons, a few years back my wife went here, and after that 3 of my children attended here, and not too long, some of my grandchildren were going to McKinley. But not only that, it wasn't too long ago at Pancake Day with McKinley musical groups. They entertained the people eating pancakes down, and they did an excellent job. I was there flipping pancakes, and I kept hearing this music. I believe it was a professional group, but it was 7th graders, 8th graders, and 9th graders. And that's just great, you know, what they've done. You hear so much negative things today in this world, and especially even in our community. But you have to come to schools, and I get a lot of schools this time of year for honors assemblies or graduations and that, and you see the many, many people that are involved. You see a lot of adults here today, and that's really great, because they always say that behind every good man is a good woman, and behind all the kids are good parents. And the parents, the kids working together, that's another key to success, I believe. I think that it's so important today, education. We have meetings, we're always trying to correct problems. And until we can get the people into the schools, there's people that do not attend school by choice, parents will insist on they attend school, and they're the ones that are in the papers every day, whatever they may review is always wrong. But education is the answer. I mean, a lot of industries and employers of all different kinds. We have over 300 diversified industries in the city of Racine, and a lot of them are going, jobs are going unfilled because they don't have the people that can fill with education. The opportunities are there, and I've heard what your group is doing here. That's excellent, and you kids really do have the key to the future. I want to say congratulations to the students, to the parents, certainly to the staff. Keep up the good work, have a good summer, and don't lose the key. Thank you.
On behalf of the team, Mr. Davies, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us tonight. Our next address is going to come from the coordinator of the Lighthouse program, Mrs. Karen Verbatim.
Sometimes, Bill, we call you honey, too. Good evening, and I'm very, very pleased and proud to be here with this 8th grade group as they celebrate their key accomplishments. I have a special affinity for this group because this is the last group that I dealt with as a 5th grade teacher at Jefferson before I became the coordinator of the program. And we went through a lot together. In fact, I have to tell you about this group that from kindergarten on, they had quite a reputation for themselves as the group you wanted to retire for before they got to your grade level. Their reputation preceded them, but we found them, and I'm sure all the teachers found them to be a challenge, but to be delightful because of their great amount of creativity that they had. They never could quite shut up and be quiet for very long. But that was part of the joy of them, too, and the ideas and the stimulation and the fun that we could have with them really made them worthwhile, and I'm glad I didn't retire before you got to 5th grade. I just want to add my congratulations to the other speakers that have presented tonight, and I want you, as you turn the next key in your life, as you enter high school, probably with a little bit of apprehension, that you remember the things that we have tried to instill in you as you have gone through the Lighthouse program. That you will be true to yourself, that you'll have that dream out there, and you'll go for it. Congratulations, and good luck in the future.
Thank you very much, Karen. One of the requirements that we instill in the key program is for the students to come up with an original anthem for their particular class. And it seems like such a monumental task at the beginning because we start from scratch with people who sign up to be in the orchestra and people who sign up to be in the choir, people that sign up to actually write the words to the music. And so we put quite a bit of time into it, a lot of effort, probably a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into this one. But we have acknowledgments in the program for the lyricists and also for the music. And at this time, we're going to call up all of the members of the choir, come up to the risers, and the choir and orchestra is going to perform this year's anthem. hope that all of you had a chance to pick up the bulletin that was being handed out. I'd like to acknowledge those people who worked on the bulletin, and I'd just like to have you stand up when your name is read. These are the members of the bulletin committee who did such a nice job of putting together a bulletin. Erica Bedman, Beth Boreen, Kelly Johnson, John Gilgenbach, Kelly Lanowet, Molly Mann. What a round of applause for you. Throughout the evening, we're going to see some presentations being done by different groups, some individual. These were part of the personal expression aspect of the KEY program. And at this time, I would like to call on Claire Denica, Autumn Hester, Alicia Jackson, Kelly Johnson, Carmen Lassiter, Aaron Miller, Jessica Winterly, and Marta Diaz to perform That's What Friends Are For.
And I never thought I'd feel this way. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I got the chance to say that I do believe I love you. And if I should ever go away, well, just close your eyes and try to feel the way we do today. And then if you can remember, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Well, you came and opened me. Now there's so much more I see. And so by the way, I thank you for the times when we are apart. Well, then close your eyes and know these words are coming from my heart. And then if you can't remember, oh, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. Oh, that's what friends are for. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore.
gentlemen who you probably have noticed hanging around up here in front who tend to get up and move things around here. So I'd like to acknowledge our roadies tonight, Matt Hack and Ed Raymond. How about it? Another aspect of legacy is something called the photo collage, and here to tell us about it are Emily Wiggin and Elizabeth Sheep.